How to Get a Girl to Focus on You is the title of today's video. So Brittany and I are still here in the Alexa hostel. We have to actually move to a bunk room only because we didn't realize we were going to stay here longer. What ended up happening was we found this hostel, we loved it so much, and we're like, okay, there's no reason to move around anymore in Chiang Mai. This is the place to be. So we're going to move to a bunk room, which isn't going to be so bad. They look pretty nice. And then after that, we're going to go back to a private room and then exit from there and go to Ao Nang, which is in the Krabi province in Thailand. So hopefully you're watching and you're following the journey because there's some fun stuff ahead. All right, saying goodbye to the private room, going into the bunk. Here we go. Walking through the woods right now to Camp Meeting. This is a place that's only open on Fridays and Saturdays in the middle of the woods where you have a barbecue.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, you can get a pop
Now I know all you want to do is probably focus up here because I just got a terrible mosquito bite. But let's talk about how you can get a girl to focus on you. And no, this is not the way to do it. Basically, there's 3 ways, and I'll give you 3 techniques to get her to focus on you. So as much as this seems obvious, a lot of guys don't do this. And I used to do a lot of coaching where I'd take guys out and help them meet girls, and they would not be able to face the girl. They'd be so nervous and so scared that their body language would be like this. So imagine you're the girl looking at me, right? They'd be actually like this when I want you to be like this. To get someone's attention, whether it's a girl, a guy, anyone you're talking to, you want to be in front of them. Shoulder to shoulder right there. I know you're still looking at this. Focus here. Focus on me, what I'm saying to you right now, so you can get a girl to focus on you. The next thing is about projecting your voice. I just did a great video on that, which I'm going to put in the description below, a little link to that little card here on the screen that will get you to that video that teaches you how to project your voice so somebody can hear you, so a girl can hear you, so she hears what you're saying, so she can pay attention to you. Okay, and then a combo with this is eye contact. Make sure when you're speaking to somebody that you're looking them in the eye. I can't say that enough, and I say it quite a bit on the channel here because it is that important when you're connecting with someone and trying to get their attention, having them focus all on you. The third way to get a girl to focus on you is by being a good conversationalist, which is a skill that I try to get you as a watcher to be able to learn, to be able to practice. And really one of the best ways to do that is to be someone who knows how to tell a story, to be someone who knows how to say something about themselves or about anything that's not specifically a question. You see, when someone is asking a question or asking a girl a ton of questions, it can get really hard for her to want to pay attention and focus on you because then she's just focused on herself. So I tell guys, instead of trying to let her do all the work by asking her a lot of questions, how can you bring the conversation back to you and be able to say statements instead of going straight into interview mode? Just got back from Camp Meeting, which was awesome, and now here at the Alexa hostel, which I love coming back in here, and all of a sudden you walk into some live music. It's so nice. But I want to finish up talking to you about this idea of using conversation to be able to get a girl's attention. One thing I talk about in my HOKED program at getherhooked.com, put a link down below if you want to check out that program, I talk about the idea of dominance, which means you're taking control of the interaction, you're the one who's leading the interaction, and that is a great way to be able to get a girl to focus on you. Even to get a crowd focused on you, is you dominating the conversation. Now, you gotta be careful here, because if you do it too much and you're too extreme, and you don't let anyone get a word in, well, that's gonna be a problem, right? And then you're just gonna be rude and it's gonna seem kind of arrogant.
Who are you?
That's Sam, my daughter.
What do you do?
She's my assistant. Works for me.
And does she talk
and speak.
She does.
However, if you're the guy who's in there who's slightly dominating conversation just a little bit more than the girl or the people you're talking to, you're gonna get more eyes on you. So I don't want you to be a wallflower anymore. I don't want you to just stand in the corner and let other people have fun and do the socializing, or ask questions to let other people do the work like I was saying earlier. Instead, don't be afraid to take over conversation, meaning start being the one who's gonna be saying things, who's gonna be the one not interrupting per se, but speaking up on your voice and your opinion, the things that you want to say. So here's what I want you to do. The next time that you're talking to a girl, I want you to be really focused on what it is that you're adding to the conversation and really be honest with your assessment. You know, walk away from it and think, was I talking that much? Was I not talking that much? Was I letting other people dominate the conversation? Was I not getting involved enough? Was I just kind of asking questions and sitting back? What were you doing? I want you to go to getherhooked.com. Again, I'm putting that link below in the description because this is a program that's going to teach you to be the guy that's getting all the focus on you and teaching you how to be more social. And I know that might seem against who you are as a person, but let me tell you something. When you learn how to be more social and you learn how to communicate with others in a way that makes you feel comfortable, it is seriously rewarding and so good for your life because you get to get more options for the girls that you want to date. You can make more friends. It's endless. So check out getherhooked.com in the link in the description below. I always get that wrong. I'll see you on the next video.